It's the opening round of the NFL playoffs, and EA Sports continues its coverage of Super Wild Card Weekend. It's the Seahawks and the Packers, and it's coming up next.
The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Tonight, the second of two on this Wild Card Saturday. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Green Bay Packers. Playoff football has arrived. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, partner, best time of the year. It starts with Super Wild Card Weekend, 3 days, 6 games, and this matchup as good as any of them.
Yeah, and really, it's so funny, Mike. We watch these regular season games all year, and it just seems like there's no way the intense...
Time now for the second of 6 on this Super Wild Card Weekend. And off we go on this Saturday night. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Green Bay offense set to go to work for the first time. And they're led by the man who waited his turn, the 2020 first-rounder, Jordan Love.
After talking to him the other day, it seems like he's really embracing this moment, Mike. I mean, he said something along the lines of, playing with the pressure that comes with the playoffs is a privilege, and I couldn't agree more. Not everyone gets the opportunity to play on this stage. So when you have these types of moments, you really have to take advantage of them and just go for it. If the rest of the team can match that mindset, I think they got a good shot today to leave with a win.
Open man is Reed. He's got it. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This one is caught by Luke Musgrave.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. From the gun, it's Love. He's got a man. It's Dobbs. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate through the passing game. They've essentially ignored the ground game up until this point. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a first down.
Jaden Reed was the intended target, and that will lead to a second down. Back to the air, it's Love. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Mike McDonald, not a huge fan of that last call, and he will throw the challenge flag. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Green Bay first down. So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. They'll run the draw with Jacobs. Not much happening there. Tackled at the 17. Second down and 8. Love. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Big Leonard Williams that time forces his way in for the sack. Joseph's kick is good. And the Packers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round. Throwing from the start, here's Smith. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. Here comes the third-year man out of Michigan State, Kenneth Walker. And he'll get forward for a couple. Powerful Rashawn Gary there in run support. 3rd and a yard. Smith. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 5 yards. So after one, here on Super Wild Card Weekend, it's the Packers on top. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Here we go.
The tight end Fant in motion. They go play action. No chance at all. He'll go down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Smith. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection, how can we get extra bodies and extra attention, because we still got a long way to go in this one.
The Packers offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. In motion, the tight end Uzama. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. The ball comes out, and the defense has it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. We might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Throwing on second down, Love. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down. Give him 16 there, and a first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run with Jacobs. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Now Love. And that's going to be intercepted by Tariq Woolen.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive backstep when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he'll get forward to about the 42. Andrew Cooper, the rookie, is there on the tackle. A second down throw for Smith. He'll get this complete to Walker. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card round. On first down, here's Gino to throw. Now he'll run. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play. 2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. Throwing on second down, Smith. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Here's third down and a few inches. From the shotgun, Smith. He'll try and get there on the ground. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up 1st and goal.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's Smith. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Now a timeout called by the defense. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. He's going to, and he will score. Geno Smith, touchdown Seahawks.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. This one is caught by Reed. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw is Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Throwing is Love. He's got a man. That's Watson. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the 1st down with that one.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Here's Love. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Jaden Reed, touchdown, Green Bay.
This is one of those cases, Mike, where the play caller understands, I got 3 points in my back pocket. There's no need here to be conservative. Let's keep this drive alive and see if we can come away with a touchdown. But instead of just trying to pick up the 1st down, they go for the big one, and it's a perfect throw, great catch, and they come away with 6.
Joseph's extra point up and good. And the Packers are on top. It's now 10-7. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Seahawks offense going to get it one final time in this first half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Gino. And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. This, the 2nd of our 2 games here on this Super Wildcard Saturday. We'll get it back out to you 2 in just a minute. But first, time to look ahead to Sunday's action here on the NFC side of the bracket. And this one looks like it should be a dandy, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles squaring off against the New Orleans Saints. It was an excellent first half from quarterback Jordan Love. He connected on a touchdown pass in that first half, and that's a big part of why his guys lead at the break. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these 2 teams. This is a very level first half, and I expect to see more of the same after the break.
Next week, one half to decide it. Time for the 3rd quarter of the NFC wildcard game. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. The tight end Fant in motion. Smith to throw on 1st and 10. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one. Play action now. It's Geno. A toss left side caught by his running back. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Geno. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. They put the tight end Brown in motion. They'll try and run it with Walker. The Seahawks sending out their punt team. They punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Packers offense and their receiver, Jaden Reed, getting set for their next drive. They'll come up here 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Once again, it's Jacobs. Good running there, getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there, and a 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Working across the field, he spots Watson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Love. That's complete to Watson. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. Now Love. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand. Let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more. as the kick's away. On the return, it's Laviska Shenault. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Seahawks offense back onto the field for their next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back, and in some of these coverage units, when you know that ball's got to come out fast, and right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Smith next. Metcalf left side. He's got it. Still going. And he will go all the way. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seattle. Now the point after try from Myers. The kick is good. And the Seahawks are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. On first down, it's Love. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. On the bootleg, it's Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And a good run there. Finds the lane, gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. In motion, Reed. We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
On fourth down, Daniel Whelan is on to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. First and 10. Working out of the gun, Smith. He finds Metcalf on the slant.
Quarterback knew the blitz was coming. You could hear him pre-snap communicating with the guys up front, making sure everyone knew who they were responsible for, but sometimes it's just the perfect defensive call, and there weren't enough blockers to account for all the rushers. He had to get the ball out quick, and thankfully for him, he got it out just in the nick of time.
And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Yeah. down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
Gino now on 1st and 10. He'll get this complete to Walker.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Now, Gino. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Now, 2nd and goal. Here's a designed run. And he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he may have come back a little bit. And now it is 3rd and goal. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. That is caught by the tight end. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Seahawks. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and we'll try to sustain it here down the stretch. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll drop to throw. That's left side, caught by Musgrave. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Here comes 2nd down. On throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
Come on. Set. Up.
Here's Love to throw. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on 4th and long. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Once again, it's Walker. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Packers going to use their final timeout now. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. He'll take a shot for Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. Good night, Lambeau Field.